President William Ruto has proposed the formation of an 8-member technical team to craft a UDA-ODM coalition agreement as the two parties draw even closer to a political deal ahead of next year's general election. Speaking when he received the report on the 10-point agenda on the UDA-ODM memorandum of understanding, President Ruto and the ODM party leader Dr. Oburu Oginga dismissed those who were opposed to the broad-based arrangement, saying it was meant to unite Kenyans and spur development. Emmanuel Tor reports.
The report, which was handed to the UDA party leader President William Ruto and the ODM party leader Dr. Oburu Oginga at a joint parliamentary group meeting of the two parties at the KICC Nairobi, highlighted the steps taken so far in the execution of the memorandum of understanding between the two political parties 1 year after the deal was signed between the president and the former ODM leader, the late Raila Odinga. The report stating that 2 billion shillings had been set aside for the compensation of protest victims who were killed by the police during the demonstrations, and that 3 out of 9 bills which emanated from the National Dialogue Committee had been passed by Parliament, with 4 others still at the mediation stage. The committee proposing, among other things, the formation of a broad-based mediation committee between the Senate and the National Assembly to fast-track the consideration and passage of the remaining 6 bills in Parliament, and that Parliament should expedite and conclude the outstanding NADCO bills within 90 days. It also recommended the prosecution and determination of ethics and corruption cases by mandated institutions within 6 months.
If broad-based decides, Parliament will decide. Is that true? Yes. Because we have the numbers to drive it through both houses of Parliament.
The broad-based arrangement goes up to 2027.
Because we cannot then say, between August and now, what has happened to the implementation of the 10-point agenda? It is ongoing.
The meeting also gave a green light to the formation of a task force to lead the UDA-ODM negotiations and legalize the broad-based political marriage ahead of next year's general election.
And we want to ask this PG to agree that we form a technical committee of 4 members each from UDA and ODM to take this process forward.
There will be a very, very prominent chapter on the role that the National Assembly and the Senate played to actualize the flagship projects of the broad-based administration.
The two leaders also taking an aim at the teams opposed to the broad-based government led by the ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna. The embattled SG gave the event a wide berth, maintaining the tenure of the 10-point agenda team had expired according to the MOU signed in March last year.
There are some people who want to appoint themselves supervisors, as if we made the commitment to them. We did not make the commitment to them. We made the commitment to the people of Kenya.
Those who thought that, who were saying that there is nothing absolutely which has been done on the 10-point agenda, shame on them.
Focus now shifts to the implementation of the 10-point agenda report, with Parliament, which is expected to carry the biggest chunk of the job, expected to come up with a team of members from both houses to fast-track the passage of the bills which are still lying in Parliament. Emmanuel Tor, Citizen TV, Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.